Okay.
Huh?
Hi, guys, and welcome to Sisters in Lit and Life. I'm Layla.
I'm Shannon.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Rayn.
I wish I could
And this
switch
week,
positions.
I know we can't move it around. We working on it. This week we had "Summon Us" by MT Addams.
Yes,
Who is giving a recap on this?
Clearly we.
clearly me.
Clearly.
So this one,
I'm still a freshman at Slutsville University. I'm still a freshman.
I'm in
She a
orientation.
sophomore.
I'm
She
in
a
orientation.
sophomore. Yeah, you
I'm
a Morian.
Baby,
I'm
Anna, you
submitting my
didn't get
Whitney is in
in.
application.
grad
Anna, you didn't
school.
get in.
Whitney is in grad None of you here, you just might take a couple remedial courses first.
You gotta take some prerequisites. You gotta take some prereqs.
You
Girl.
just gotta get the remedials out
Dang.
of the Whitney in grad school, so she can.
So this was our dark romance
Shannon too,
pick
so.
for the week. Summoned Us by MT Addams. But so this book is very, very first and foremost heavy trigger warnings. Every trigger you could probably think of in a book is in this. So
And the
definitely,
ones you don't think of.
even ones you don't
Because
think
I
of.
ain't think of this one.
Yeah. I think there's 2 pages. I want to say I screenshot it. I should pull it up real quick so I can read the triggers off. Um, but it's in the dark romance genre, so it's on the very dark scale. Like for me, I read dark romance like almost not exclusively, but a lot. So it was up there. I was like, whoa, for a lot
This
of it.
is past up there. This is it. This the top. This the ceiling. If you get
Yeah.
darker than this, somebody needs to send you to
You
jail.
don't have no lights on. You ain't got no lights on. The moon not even out if you get darker.
No,
than
baby,
this.
ain't no lights on in this book.
It's
It's a total eclipse, ain't it? Look.
Yeah.
Totally
Lord.
darker than this, you need to be in jail.
Somebody got the switch for the moon and stars and did this. But it's book.
I'm not finding the triggers. Okay, so basically, this book we start out with these 5 kids. They're teenagers. They're 15. We have one girl. Her name is Daisy, and then we have 4 guys, which are Wyatt, Kingston, Owen, and Drake, and they're best friends for the most part. I think Kingston's 1 year older than them, so he's a little bit older. He just started high school, and they're about to enter high school. So he has like a cool kid kind of vibe already in high school and whatnot. So, but these are his homies, ride or die. So this is their summer. They haven't started school. So they're just living life, doing whatever. So one day, Kingston overhears something on the phone that his dad says. So he gets the guys, and it's like, hey, we're gonna go to a party. Trying to trick them to go out to the woods to kind of investigate what he heard his dad say that has to involve Daisy, which they're all kind of low key feeling Daisy, but they're all best friends. So it's like, So they get to this clearing in this wooded area, kilometers, wherever away from their town, and they live in a small town. Can't remember quite where. Virginia, or it's in the South somewhere, I think. Virginia or
Wherever the crazies live, that's what they
yeah, it's a small
matter.
town. So they get to this clearing, and
Bill.
lo and behold, they see these men in robes surrounding this slab of cement, and Daisy's tied to it, basically about to be
A sacrifice.
And so they're like, hold up, what's going on? They're like all freaking out. So they come up with this plan to try to rescue their friend. Their plan is a success. They're able to rescue her and like kind of get off. But then the people in robes like, no, we need our sacrifice. So they like fight and shuffle, and they come to this cliff. We all know, we see what's going to happen. Daisy ends up falling off this cliff, and it's in like a cliff over an ocean or water. So she goes over the cliff, and then the guys like face the black, and people get hit and unconscious and stuff. So then we get to like, what is it, 5 years later, and the guys have basically all but disappeared into different factions of life. The town has completely erased Daisy from the government, from everything, because all of a sudden we're in a cult town. And so she's no longer in pictures. They've erased her. The boys are trying to talk their piece, and they've been silenced. Kingston is like the main guy, and he ends up getting silenced the most, or the fiercest, because he's the one fighting the hardest. So his dad ends up like this into it. I don't know what I can say on TikTok or not, but basically so he can't talk across his throat no more. So, and puts him in an asylum so that he can no longer be a nuisance. So then we get a letter 5 years after that, from Daisy, DW, we don't know if it's Daisy, saying, I'm back, or wait for me. Okay. 5 more years later, then we get another letter saying, hey, the town is going to burn. This is what something's going on, this and that. So then we, thank you, wine on delivery. Hey. So then we get to the time frame now. It's been 10 years, so now they're 25 and 26. And they all live different lives. None of them really stay in touch all that much. But they all get the letter saying, hey, get back to town because it's going down. And we get to the town. Now, this is kind of where the bulk starts. The town is on fire around the perimeter. I don't know what the heck set the fire. But in this fire, they find this cabin. And in this cabin, they find this guy who was a serial killer in their town. He's like all these serial unaliver. And all these, I don't even know what to say. How do you say stuff? Okay. All of the victims that he's had over years. And it's like goes back years and years. So they find this cabin. So now, one of the guys is Wyatt. He's the one who lives in town still, right? Or is it Drake? Which one that lives in the house?
Drake is the crazy one.
Who is not crazy? They all
No, Drake is the
everybody.
Drake.
Drake
is
no,
the
but
one.
Drake is the one that
the police
that had her struck up on the tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not
Drake
Wyatt.
is top. They right.
Wyatt is the one that is kind of involved with a local police officer.
But he involved with everybody.
Yeah, but the police officer brings him to the scene, to the evidence room, because Wyatt, our dear boy, gets off on unalived things, and that's what does it for him.
It really gets him.
So, he's looking at all these things, he starts piecing stuff together and whatnot. So when the guys all meet up, basically they're like, oh, this is crazy. We think Daisy was here this whole time. She was being held captured by this serial killer. Okay. This book transitions between point of views a lot. So now we run to Kingston. Kingston's been in the asylum the whole time, and he is being essayed nightly by the nurses, which is wild. Whoa, that's crazy. So he's basically can't talk. He can only do sign language, and he doesn't talk to people. He doesn't like to ejaculate with the nurses, to show them one up, I guess. I don't know. But he gets broken out of there by Daisy. Thank goodness. Or we don't know if it's Daisy yet. It's Daisy. So they all meet up at the coordinates, which is where the original sacrifice was held. And it's basically this book about getting revenge on all the people that were in the cult, the main people. And when I tell you, these men.
But it's almost like it's two plots, because that's the plot of that group. But then the people in the cult, because their sacrifice clearly didn't die.
Yeah.
They
want to sacrifice her. Yeah, well, they want her. She's not really a sacrifice. Their cult believes in this god Zazaron or whatever, and she's supposed to be his bride, not just a normal sacrifice. That's his wife. So basically, all of their stuff has been held up by her because she escaped, and he ain't got no wife because she was born on October 31st of the 13th year, something crazy thing. So it just
she was born on 13th because she was born on Friday 13th.
Friday 13th. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Which is also Rayn's birthday.
I think they did say something about October, which was weird. Why is October 13th?
I don't know why it's cult season, I guess. I don't know. The realm thinness. But yeah, so the whole book is basically them finding each person in the higher levels of this cult. And
I'm sorry, y'all, because she said Abby might think she might need to find a therapist.
Not Mike, baby. Not Mike.
Yeah, it's up there.
If that head scene had you going,
so we're gonna go through some of these things. Okay. So yeah, under this book, they're trying to get revenge.
No judgment.
But he took the hand and.
No, the dude took the hand. He didn't take the hand. The dude took the hand.
He took the hand. So we have a lot of removal of appendages in this book. We have.
I think we talk about different head scenes, because I'm thinking about this.
Yeah. Well, okay. So we can get that was the first guy they end up taking unaliving is some lower level guy, and they tie him to the slab and write runes on him and all that kind of stuff. But then we get to the more nitty gritty after him.
Favor in the blood.
Yeah, and she's covered in blood, and they just all get off on all this crazy because she's gone upstairs. She's gone. Like
She
they're
done
all
checked out a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like I don't. She eating this
Yeah.
all up.
Yeah, I ate this book up.
We know you
I
did.
almost threw up.
Like I was like in here, I was like I couldn't put it down. I was like,
I like a little dark, but this was a little dark. This was too dark for me. Bring me back to the light. I need a little tiny night light in my books. I don't need that.
I loved it. I was like, it was probably I think this was darker than Twisted Agreements. I think this was darker than that.
I didn't read that, so
this
okay, so you wanna go through this list? I got the list right here. It says
the triggers?
Okay. Yeah. It says DP, DVP, TP, QP.
What
Impact
is
Play.
I don't even know.
We gonna go back. We're gonna go back and see. I'm gonna read the list. Impact Play, Cults and Rituals, Virgin MMC, Psycho FMC, Primal Choices.
Yep.
Is that Cinephilia?
That must be the unalive people. What is that?
No, then we haven't gotten there yet.
We ain't even got to that part.
Because what is that?
Pearl necklaces.
No, the head with the
mask.
Why would they be the
unalivers?
Unalive people?
Touch her and be unalive.
Yeah.
Voyeurism, exhibitionist. Small town, second chance romance, friends to lovers.
The second
see, mine had necrophilia on it. Mine had necrophilia on it. My trigger list.
Yeah.
But what is the other one?
I don't know what the other one is. Google that one.
Cause that was a bit much, baby. Hey, I ain't knocking nobody. Somebody said no kink shame. If that's your kink, I'm just.
Oh yeah.
But how can you figure out your kink is for someone to be decapitated almost, and you take that part of someone's body, open the orifices up, stick your
appendage
in there, and have someone jerk you off with that part of their body. Like I was just like,
so I will say that there are a lot of, I don't know if this is qualified as the same thing, but they always reference like, oh, I want to F her skull.
He did that, but he did it to a man's.
I think he doesn't care. He didn't care about, because he was already messing with the cops, so he's already bisexual. So I don't think that was a thing for him at all.
Is that the one that did that?
That's Wyatt.
Yeah. Yes. Because that's the one that had the fixation.
Okay, yeah.
It says, I think it's called SOMNO philia. Is that somnophilia? Okay, it's the sexual interest in engaging in sexual activity with a sleeping person.
Oh, that's what Owen had. Because Owen used to say he wanted to, when he used to watch the girls on the camera, when they would sleep, they looked most like her. So that's when and then when she was dreaming, that's when he would go in and smack with her, because it was like she was unconscious dreaming, and he would do that with her.
Oh, yeah. Because he said, she asked him.
But I think the necrophilia is the thing with the unalived people.
Right. That wasn't on this list.
What you need to know, EA?
Which one? Which part?
Let us know, because we got all.
Y'all know what?
The stuff.
I'm gonna give the author some props on this, because she did some research.
She did some research, not all that nasty stuff, not just that part. But even when she was talking about Lilith and Zarzu, so
right
in Lord, and it wasn't me, Jesus. Lilith, they use that to refer to the name of demons in different parts of culture back before Christ and during Christ. So the fact that she even got that right, I was just like, okay, girl, I'm proud of you.
Yeah. The book was written well. Again,
she did.
It was. I was not the target audience, but the book was written. So if you were into that, the book would give you what you want.
Let me tell you something. If you are into that,
that's it.
You went and got your rose after you read it. But some of us went and cried after we read it.
You did your Hail Marys.
And that's why you are in prerequisites.
Yep. Absolutely, I'm prerequisite.
Y'all know what? And that's the thing. Like, I can deal with the dark stuff. I think when it starts being demonic and stuff, I'll be like, oh, that's a little too much.
No, it was.
But I think if it hadn't had a lot of the unalived components with the sexual, I think combining those two, that's a limit for a lot of people.
Took it over the top.
I think that's
what did it for me. That was the part. The head part.
That head.
So my favorite scene. So okay, what was your favorite scene? We know that wasn't the head scene. What was your favorite?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was in that head scene because the other guy came in.
That wasn't your. I said, what is your favorite scene? We know that.
No, that was not your favorite, ma'am. That was
no,
not.
It was not.
We're talking about Summon Us.
What's your favorite scene?
None of.
Yeah, Summon Us by MT Addams. My favorite scene, I had two. The first time they all get together, because we have TVP, we have DVP, and we have everybody in play. One guy, one girl, four guys. And then the tree scene where he hung her up from that tree. Oh my gosh. That was it. I was in love with that scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which scene?
When she ran from the house after she sees the first red robe. And so Drake has to go out and tackle her. And he hangs her up by the tree by her arm.
Oh, okay.
And then Kingston comes out too, and then it was just so primal. I like primal play, but it was just so primal.
If I had to pick a scene, it probably would be that one.
That one was good.
Oh,
Shannon.
Well, if I had to pick a scene, it would be when they were driving in the car talking, because that.
Can you pin that comment, Shannon? The book, so.
Because
I don't.
Can we pin it? No.
I don't know how to do that.
Can y'all pin it?
I don't know how to do that.
You're the host.
Keep talking, y'all.
Yeah, but that scene, because I feel like it was like, not only was it like primal, like, because it was like it was very much like, whoa, but then it was just like the ropes, and then that's I didn't think we were gonna get fluid swapping. We got the fluid swapping in this book.
Why did you think we would get fluid swapping?
I didn't see it coming.
You know what?
You know what? On the cover of this book, it also says MFMMM, but there's no point in this book where it's MM at all. Like, none of the guys are ever romantically linked together, other than when they're all with her.
Well, that's
that's what it is.
When the M's connect, that means they
just
connect.
them.
Oh yeah, you said MM. It was MFM.
Yeah, it should have been like none of those, because it's like even when it's like MMF MM, it means the last two are together, the first two are together, and they all mess with her.
Who put the rules in place? Because that ain't what that means.
I've always seen it like that. Because even when it's MFM,
tell me what it means.
They mess with her, and they mess with her, but they don't mess with each other.
Now I'm taking notes.
Then why wouldn't it be FMMMM or MMMM?
Does that matter? What
are you talking about?
I gotta look it up. I've seen it before where it has like where
somebody
they're
made that rule up and they just was making something up, because that
so they just went with it.
Yeah, that just means it's two men and a female, or two females and a male. Like, who put that rule together?
I don't know. I remember seeing it when it's on the left. Oh, so if it's on the right. So, but this one is
somebody made that up. Made that up for their benefit. Somebody was going with it, but that I don't think everybody subscribes to that, because
I don't subscribe to that.
When you go on the on the hub or something like
Me
that.
too.
That ain't what that means.
Yeah, no sword cross. The F is supposed to mean like the breakup of the swords crossing. I swear it's like that. Yeah.
But is there a break? So that means then what you're saying, Whitney, is the two M's, and then it'll be two M's over here, but then the F brings all the M's together?
Yeah. We'll see. Like the M's next to each other are supposed to represent that man. It's man on man.
Yeah.
That's what the M's next to each other is. So when it's FMF, like it's MFF.
Well, I guess somebody made everything up, but
yeah. That's why, like, if you look at a lot of the books, it'll be like MM.
What course is this?
Or FMF.
Girl,
101. This is 101.
You go on the hub right now.
This book is a reverse harem, 100%.
If you go on the hub right now and put in like MMF, you can put it ain't gonna guarantee that them
Let's Google. Hold on. Let's go.
are gonna be dealing with each other. I guarantee.
You know what's crazy though? This is the first book that hasn't followed it because it's usually pretty accurate when I read books.
I'm just telling you, that don't always mean it. So maybe
it means money market fund.
No, I'm just saying, if you go look it up, go on the Hub or go on Hamster or you go on whatever these.
What's Hamster? What's Hamster?
Girl, you know.
Yeah, I know MMF.
General.
MMC is supposed to be main male characters, MMC. And not MMF. Right?
Okay.
MMC and FMC. Yeah, because when I look at her,
I'll tell you what I know that everybody don't subscribe to those.
Well, stop. They got you signing in. They got you signing in to Cornhub now in Texas.
In Arkansas,
you did because in Virginia. In Virginia, you can't. In Virginia, you can't look at. You can't be. You gotta.
No porn.
A lot of stuff want you to put your ID, like, because you can't get on there.
Arkansas is the same way that you have to put. And
in Virginia, you can't even. Sometimes they don't even let you put your ID in there because they don't care. They don't want to run the risk. But if
how you gonna police what the fuck we want? I mean,
they try to make it harder for kids, but you know it's gonna be a list, and at some point it's gonna be a publication of that list. So you put your name on there if you want to.
Because I can't even get on. Like if you try to get on, what is it? It's one that's it's not YouTube, but it's you something like that. It's one that's the same thing. You couldn't even get on there in Virginia.
Okay, so yeah, she was right. She said everyone to the left of the F. Yes, I'm over 18. Stop trying to take my stuff away. Everyone to the left of the F sleeps with the F, and everyone else on the other side sleeps with the F only. So, but if there had been people before the F, like if there was two M's before the M, yeah. If it was,
will there be a quiz?
All I'm saying is, I don't think everybody subscribes to that. So if that's, you know what I'm saying, like somebody made that rule up and said, okay, this is how it's gonna be. But if you don't subscribe to it, you just wrote a book. I don't know who, like if this is like an indie author.
Yeah, I wonder why she
don't subscribe that. She put it on there. It's two men and a woman.
Yeah, but it's definitely a reverse harem. So wait, also with Owen, when I was reading for his character, he's black, right?
I think
they talk about his. They talk about
I thought they all kind of was.
I think they mentioned him having brown skin.
I don't think any of them are.
He's the tech guy, and he's like the one that's like is.
I thought that somebody had some pigment to their skin. I got
maybe because of what they were doing. I wouldn't think.
Was he the one that kept talking to the lady that had the diner? Whenever. The lady that had the diner, whenever they go back in,
black with glasses.
Yeah, black with glasses. See, let me find out. Okay, Latasha, we here on this book. We both know.
She know the book, baby. She said that she know.
Yeah, but yeah, basically we do get through the book. They get all the revenge. They end up getting what's her name ends up getting captured, Daisy, and she gets about to be re-sacrificed to Zazaran or whatever. And basically they end up taking out all the high levels. Owen ends up siphoning all the money. It was like $82 million, putting in accounts for them. So they end up taking all the money from the cult, and then they basically blow up the town. Innocent people, cult people, because the whole
was there somebody that was innocent? Because
not the whole town was cult. Only like half the town was
right. So one of them innocent.
Yeah.
Right.
So
but the thing is, to me, you're not innocent when you know it's just a small town. For Kingston's dad to be the sheriff, and then Daisy to come up missing.
Sheriff.
What was he? Was the police? Kingston's dad. I thought Kingston's dad was the.
He wasn't the sheriff.
Whose daddy is the sheriff?
Nobody's dad was the sheriff.
Yes, it was.
Their dad was the leader of the cult, but he wasn't the sheriff.
Right.
The sheriff was killed right before. He was the one who. Yeah, he wasn't. Yeah, the sheriff is the one who they what do they do with him? There's so many things they did with people. He was the second to last guy they unalived. I do remember that. because their dad's name, or Kingston's dad, is named
Okay.
Franklin
He
or
and
Frankie
Kingston's
or
fathers
whatever.
are close. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but it was Kingston's dad. Who was he? The mayor or
He's
somebody?
the leader.
Okay.
He wasn't the mayor. He was just he was a leader of the cult, because he was the one on the screen trying to say, oh, we need someone to be mayor.
But he was working with the sheriff, because it's like they try to make it seem like this child does not exist. Like, I went to school with her. She was my best friend.
They demolished her house and everything. Tried to wipe her from the town.
Unalived her parents because they messed up. I think what one of my other favorite scenes is when Drake runs into his mom at the grocery store, and she's all like, "Oh, baby, I miss you." He's like, "Back the fuck up." I was like,
"Get out my face!"
Right. I was like,
they did them kids crazy though. They had them locked up like
in a closet under the stairs, like Harry Potter.
This what I didn't understand though, because they did tell us, give an explanation as to why. I forget which guy, like the parents was like, oh, we want you to live a normal life. Like we would have married you off to her, blah, 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 right? But none of the
that was Kingston.
Like how all these kids, like y'all grew up, your parents were already involved in this situation before y'all were even born. Why? Ain't none of y'all know?
Nothing about it though. They just.
But why would y'all not raise y'all kids?
I feel like that too.
In
like
your religion.
You look at any kind of cult or religion, it's usually instilled from birth, so that you grow up thinking that's the way to be. Yeah, you wouldn't have had this issue at all. They would have been excited to be sacrificed.
Exactly.
Like his two sisters, they were like in the life, like they was ready. So I don't get that either. And then Rayn, you had mentioned like also like as triggered as Daisy was from everything, I thought like her coming back and being ready to take this town down, I didn't think she'd be triggered as often by so many things.
I felt like she wasn't triggered enough.
She got triggered all the time. I was like, nut up. Come on.
The only thing that really triggered her was when she saw that robe in the corner. It was the robe. Triggered her?
The robe triggered her. It was the color. I think she said her color red triggered her. So that did. But I just felt like every other time we were like, maybe it was her nightmares and stuff used to come back.
That was her dreams.
It was just like, it was her dreams. Then it was the robes, and then something else triggered her, and I can't remember what it was.
You was letting them. You was here for that wood scene when he had you
tied up to the tree,
hung up. Yeah, you was here for it. That's when you should have been triggered.
Yeah, that right there. Yeah,
listen,
hunt it down. That was
For me, Daisy need to find some new friends. Because every time she fuck around with them, she get her ass caught. I'd have stayed in the house.
She got her own self caught. No, because they should have planned. She
was the second time she should have ran. What you call it?
Right. She was in there trying to get one more slip up in that thingy thing, and they should have been out the door.
That was crazy when she got shot. Like,
no, but I'm saying every time she's trying to get away. Like, I know she was caught in the very beginning, but every time she tried to get away and they supposed to be helping her, they fail.
I think that was one of my more favorite things about the book, was that it was not realistic. I'm not going to say realistic, but it was realistically problematic. Like not one plan was 100% successful with no hitches. Like even when they climbed up the house, they got security that they didn't know about. Or the cop showed up, and so they had to adapt. So I like that.
But that made it make sense, because why they shouldn't have, like, y'all shouldn't have been Inspector Gadgets.
I thought that made it.
Y'all were children.
Yeah.
And
even though Daisy's been planning this, they haven't been planning this. So I thought that made it more like,
it was given 18.
Not realistic, but this made it more like,
it was given 18.
It was literally given 18.
I was like, oh, they scared.
As planned as we go.
Right.
I mean, because at the end, like at the 18, I don't know.
Yeah, because she was blown up in the
nothing. It was always chaos and crazy, and then at the end, it always came together.
Yeah, even when they go in through and they unalive the person where she first gets triggered by the red robe in his house, not the friend's house, but in the guy's house, and they're in there like cutting the skeletal person into pieces and playing juggling. It's funny.
But they were surprised. Each one of them are surprised. Like, I'm surprised she's able to do this. I'm surprised she's doing that. And
they
weren't prepared to face the new Daisy.
But they weren't prepared to do anything for her.
Fascinated by her.
Yes, they were like, I'll do whatever for her. Yeah. I'll do whatever. I'm like, dang, she must
Selena's. I told you that's what it was given. Anything for Selena.
But not one of y'all. But not one of y'all was like, oh yeah, I love her. I really loved her when we was kids. And then she came back and was like, y'all should have been like, whoa. Never mind.
It was not. Well, they was not. They was tired of their parents in the town too.
So the only person that really, I would say, not that he didn't face trauma, because not Kingston. It would be, I would think Owen would be the only one, because he got away immediately. He's in tech. He went to school. Like, he like had a little bit of OCD with like searching for her and stuff. But like Wyatt never left. He was the one that was in the town, you know, with the unalived bodies. And then we have Drake, who's underneath a house for a year or in the stairs. He can't even leave. He can't leave the room. He hasn't seen anything. He pees in a bucket in the thing. Like, he's not allowed out. That's traumatizing. Kingston, his own father, framed him for unaliving his mother, cut his vocal cords, and put him in an asylum where he's being essayed daily. I'm just saying. But
I think his dad did that because he's insisting on this girl existed. And so I felt like
I told you the thing at the entrance, Shannon, you should have put heavy triggers.
Right? It is. That's how I felt when I was reading it.
I just don't understand why all of them were like
so in love.
I'm with all.
It is a book. It's called Summoness by MT Addams. It's a dark romance with heavy triggers.
It's a black romance.
It is dark.
It's all the lights out. Yes. It's like this shirt.
It's a dark.
I don't even think your shirt is black enough.
Right.
The souls in this book are black.
Yes.
But it's a cult book, so there's a lot of like ritualistic stuff in here too. But
the cult folks wasn't what was cutting up. It was her after the cult.
Well, they did
because
it wasn't even the cult people that did that. It was the serial killer who had her for 5 years.
Right.
That part was like he made it a torture for her to get to know his victims, and then he made her watch him unalive his victims in torturous manners, and then like just crazy, like even when her dream where he cut off the girl's lips and was kissing her with the cut off, like that's insanity. Like I'm immediately broken in my head.
What do you watch as a child to be able to write this?
And yet that happened to you, right? And yet you could take a head
and
she was just trying to be there
get somebody off with it.
She was just ready for whatever he needed her to be.
So what in the Jeffrey Dog?
Yeah. It was this.
And then somebody else, while that's going on, somebody else walks up with a partial hand and takes the hand and is rubbing on the man with, and he is just he explodes in the head. Let's just say that.
That does happen.
That is some explosive head.
That did happen.
If I was a DNF, that would have did it.
It would have done it. Yeah.
That scene, I was like,
would have did it.
Listen, the only reason
but
I
y'all so much
continue.
crap. I had to finish this book because y'all touched so much
She
crap.
said a good time was had.
Not a good time.
I thought it was.
They had a good time now.
No,
it was so
a good time.
The only reason why I finished it because I wanted to know what y'all was talking about when it came to
you said it was stale, and you had only got to them being the first guy, and I was like, you ain't even got to the good stuff yet, Shannon.
Spicy. This wasn't spicy. This was. Have you been to his Mexican restaurant? And
I thought this book was spicy. I love
real hot sauce that is just so hot. It's just. You just feel like your whole body, your inside's about to melt off. That's what they did. That ain't even spicy. That's just disgustingly hot for no reason. It's just too much. That's what they was. It was
hot. But again, if this y'all, if you
on Wyatt, thank you. It was great. It was great.
This it right here.
I loved it.
What they was doing in the shower? Remind me.
That was her and Wyatt.
That was the initial. That was
when
the
she was
first,
covered in blood after they got back to the house.
That was the initial good time that was had upon the
no, because the first time was it her? Was it Drake or not Drake? Kingston in the treehouse, or did he just get her off that night? I can't remember.
I thought they just kind of did her. He did her, didn't he?
Yeah, her petals, the balloon. That was like yeah. But I do like a book when you get revenge on crazy folks. So that had me right here. I was like, they got what they deserved, 100%.
Again, the book. I am not the target audience, but if somebody walked up to me and was like, "Oh my God, I love dark romance, the darker the better."
Super dark.
I'm like, "Oh, got one for you."
Got one for you.
Got you.
Repertoire.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh, she said she is on the permanent art list.
I want to read.
All her books are like that, or he?
I think a lot of them are because I think I have another book in my TBR for her. Not a peep or something like that.
You don't gotta worry about it. You don't gotta worry about it.
I'll let you have it.
You gotta worry about it. Listen, we tried to tell you wasn't ready.
Got to bring mine down.
This book.
Yeah, bring it down. Don't
we tried to tell you.
I like a little dog, just a little bit.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Even okay. So even what's it called? The book that you were about to read with us, "We're All in Hell" by Willow McCurry. Don't read that. Don't read that. Don't read it because he unalived people. So he fucked people so hard he unalived them and then kept going. That
wouldn't do me.
No, he kept going. It was his goal to break hips. Keep going.
Everything.
Even after
break bodies.
The body was cold. He would go to the graveyard and dig them up.
Yes.
You're doing too much. You need to take it too far. What?
So don't read that book either, Rayn.
Well,
that book was good.
But now
that book was good.
Shannon was like, that book was, she gonna love this book.
That book was good. I don't know what it is about this one. I'm just like,
maybe it was too many guys. Maybe you needed more focus on like a.
No, I don't have no problem with that. It just was like,
because the plot to me, even without all like the crazy stuff, the plot was good. Like it was really them trying to get revenge on this cult.
Not this week. This ain't soft book talk this week. Next week.
What did
we discuss?
Put me in, Cole.
This ain't it.
Put me in, Cole.
Next week when we do this could be us. This could be us next week. Yeah.
Oh, that's what we're reading.
Y'all need something like. We took y'all slightly to hell this week.
Guys, we gotta switch it up.
Yeah, guys, switch it up.
Oh, that's good. I won't be here next week, so it's okay.
Oh, why? You don't want to read? So this could be us. You read it already?
But I won't be here. We leave Monday. We're going on a cruise. I won't be back till Friday.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where do you have to leave out?
I appreciate you. Yeah, we gotta switch it up. We had some heavy reads. I mean, I guess this is heavy too.
This was sumo wrestler heavy, okay?
This wasn't emotionally heavy though.
Whitney did this to y'all. Whitney did this to y'all.
I did.
Whitney did this to y'all. No, hold on. Was it Rayn?
No, what?
You was over here talking about reading the Mindfuck series.
We read Summon Us by MT Addams.
I did not bring that up.
So what happened was she were talking about the Mindfuck series, and I was like, "Oh, I heard there's this other
worse
book.
Or better? Not as bad.
They said it's the same.
It's a similar concept of revenge.
They said similar.
Mindfuck doesn't have anything to do with cults and rituals. It's just a revenge kind of story.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
And that book is not even 10%.
Summon Us by MT Addams. Yeah. I don't know how to pen, y'all, so forgive me.
I could do the mind bucking then if
no.
She can do that. That's how. No. She can do Mindfuck series. I read the first one. It's nothing compared to this.
But you ain't read all the whole entire book. Don't do that. It's
not gonna be this dark. I
need for you to read it. I need for you to read it before you recommend it.
Have you read it, Shannon?
Nah.
I read the first one. It's really good. It's just not nearly as spicy and it's not nearly as dark.
So sidetrack.
I was like, then why are we reading it?
It's a good book though. It's good. It's not nearly as dark and nearly as spicy as this book. Like it's still.
Oh,
but I will say this, because when we brought up reading this book, and I told you I went through the Goodreads stuff, and a lot of people gave this a 2, and they said it wasn't good. And
it was well written though.
It was.
It wasn't for them. It just wasn't for them.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
Which is why I didn't rate it, because this book was not for.
I gave it a 4. I gave it a 4 because she wrote the book.
You gave it a 4? That's what
I gave it a 4. She wrote the book. This book was well written. Like, she wrote this book. I understood the plot. Now, just because I didn't like their positions they chose to do when they was getting their freak on, you know, everybody, some people swallowers, some people do the butter churner, some people do the corpse head, you know. That wasn't
I just didn't rate it because I know it went for me, and so the rating from me is not going to be enough.
Yeah.
Now, I should have done a review behind it to say this is extremely dark, and although I didn't care for
because you know the people that know you, they're gonna be like, "Oh, Leila liked it."
Might want to go ahead and take that off the Goodreads.
You might. You might.
Go ahead and clear that title.
I don't feel like it would be a fair rating if I rated it.
What would you rate
I rated it based on...
What would you have rated it?
Me?
Yeah.
Maybe like a 3.
It's not a bad rating for a book, though.
Yeah, but I don't feel like it... I feel like for somebody who the book was written for, it would be a better...
They would have gave it a 4.
Gotcha.
So I don't want to give you my 3 because I know this just is... It's not for... It wasn't a book for me. So I don't want to give you my 3. But I'm not gonna give you if it was somebody else had read it, I don't know what nobody else would rate it.
I
feel like if it was for people that like this, they probably would give it a 4 or maybe even a 5. Because
I gave it a 4. I think the only thing that took me off from giving it a 5 was the fact that I thought she would have been more or less triggered. I thought she should have been less triggered because she was badass and reformed and ready to take the whole town, or she should have been so triggered that no one could have touched her.
Yeah,
the in between.
Yeah, I was about to say, for you to be so triggered off of all the stuff that you've been through, you was showing up, busting it wide open, all the holes and everything.
Like at one, like the fact that we're on day 2 of y'all getting back together after 10 years, and you got 2 in the vagina, and then 1 in the butt and 1 in the mouth, and I was like.
Yeah, he was
talking about no, I can't take it. It hurts, and you keep on going. Like,
is she only 5'4"?
He did it with the knife. Like, that didn't trigger you when he had the knife.
Nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, what?
Loved it.
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, but if you like this book, try we're all what's it called? We're All in Hell by Willow McClure.
No,
We're All in Hell, right?
No, that's not it.
That sounds like where
we all have a hell.
We All Have a Hell by Willow McCure. Yeah, that book was good, and it I read that right before I read this. I was like, how did I read 2 books back to back that have necrophilia in it?
How did that happen?
Maybe it wasn't for me because it's a demon thing. He was a demon. Yeah. These is real people. These is real people.
Who was real people? They was real people.
No, in the other book.
No, in this book, Summon Us, them was real people.
Yeah, in the other book, it was a demon.
The other book, he was a demon.
Well, these were the demons, and she was the Lilith. I thought that was cool too, though, how she kept saying, she's like, they were talking about Zazaran or whatever, and she's like, well, I'm Lilith, and I'm here to defeat your Zaz. I was like, oh gosh.
But that means she's calling herself a demon. She talking about from Demon's Dream. Demon's Dream. That's the only demon she want.
Yeah.
Is she sure? Is that the one she talking about?
Not in real life. I mean, in my book real lifeness, yes.
Yeah, book boyfriends.
But not in my real life.
You was talking about Damon from Vampire Diaries, but he's a vampire.
I think I can handle that. I can put with a vampire.
She said yes from Demon's Dream.
But what's
I don't want him.
Okay, so
he gave me Klaus.
I like Klaus. Klaus for life.
Demon was Klaus. Demon and Klaus from Vampire Diaries or the originals.
She wants somebody to sacrifice somebody to Lilith. No, Lord.
She didn't really do that when she cut the dude open on the rock. You want her to do the whole ceremony and everything?
I thought she did sacrifice him to Lilith. The first guy on the
That's what she told.
Yeah.
That's what I thought she did.
That's why I gave this book a 4, because the research that she really did, and she got it right. And
she probably know that shit. She probably ain't got to do no research. She probably know that shit.
Oh, True Blood.
How you know that? God didn't give you that in the drink.
Did you see that picture? Did you see her picture? Did you see her picture? Go back and look at her picture.
Let me look at it. Let me see.
She never finished it. Oh, okay.
Yes, I did.
Love True Blood.
This book.
I couldn't get into Van Helsing.
I'm glad. I like
True Blood. True Blood
was my stuff. I loved it. But the only thing I hated about True Blood is that you get Sookie and she has all these fine specimens to choose. And she chooses weird looking Bill.
Bill was not. I was about to say Bill was not fine.
No.
I'll see did it to me, boy.
I'll see.
I left Bill's ass alone.
I was like, and then we get
LC could get it. Yeah.
He had glamored her.
Because it was either LC or Eric. I'd have stayed with them two.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
I'd have been like reverse harem.
Was like the other part of like the second guy she ends up like coming in contact with before she gets to like the wolves and all that.
I ain't seen True Blood in like 20 years, so I can't.
I read the books. They were
but
good.
I still remember like it's yesterday, boy, because that's my
I remember. I just don't. Some of the the main ones. I can't.
Whatever. Eric is Pam's maker. You know,
he's
Pam,
the one who owns the club.
Who owns the club? Yeah.
I can't remember what he looked like right now though.
Better than
what's his name? Oh, I can't even think of his real name.
But you tell me about the originals, I tell you all them right there.
Oh yes, I love the originals. Yeah, love the originals. The legacies can go to hell.
Yeah,
I think I watched maybe two episodes of that, and it wouldn't.
And turned it off.
I can't find a picture.
I was like, if you don't go put them children to bed, because I ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Yeah, but Demon from Demon's Dream and Klaus were the same personality. Like Klaus was just misunderstood. All he wanted to be was loved. He just wanted somebody to love him and be loyal to him. And the minute he felt like you weren't loyal to him,
he was gone.
He owed you. He owed you.
As
his feelings, that's why he was killing all the people, because his feelings was hurt.
You know, another one was did it for me. What was his name? The black dude with the bald head.
He worked at the bar.
Yes.
No, was it? Yeah.
On the original, who we talking about? What are we talking about?
It's the originals, right?
It started with an M.
Marcel.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he came on, I wish he had more playtime.
Yeah.
That's what we need to find a good vampire book. We haven't read Paranormal in a minute.
Okay. I think this is YA though, because I was like, is they gonna what? If they not, it's okay. But I think it's a YA. Hold on. Hold your mule.
Yeah, I haven't seen a picture of MT Addams.
I can't see a picture of it. I can't find it. It wasn't at the end of my book. I didn't see it. And I went and looked for her on
what's it called? Oh, so I started.
Okay, yeah. They not finna smash, so no, I'm not gonna recommend that. But Crave is kind of good. Tracy with Crave. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I read that whole series. That series is long AF. It's great though. I read the whole thing. It's amazing.
I know it's long.
It's so good.
But it's good though.
Oh, she write under a different name.
Smash
most times.
Like they do.
Yeah, that's her dark pen name. So you ain't gonna find. I wouldn't want to put my face on.
I just seen it.
Sure would, baby, and sure would.
I thought I just seen it.
Because you want to be able to like say whatever and not
deniability. You be like,
yep, plausible deniability. That ain't me. I ain't right there.
Just to be able to be free to say and do whatever. So I guess if you know who she is.
So wait,
what's her pen name? What's her light stuff?
And what you call her light? Because
she has light stuff. What's her other name? Because I mean, I
She
feel
said
like if you could write
she said
dark,
she a fan for real. Salem Cross. I think I read a book by her that.
Salem Cross. Oh, maybe I've read some Salem Cross. Let me go ahead and follow you, Latasha, because I'm about to look at all your stuff. How do I get out of this? I know
We
messed
friends.
up.
Oh, I like this cover though. Savage Rejections, Severed Ties. Ew. Ew. Her covers are beautiful. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Got some more reads.
Educated us tonight.
Thank you.
If it's really
and this one's a reverse
light.
harem. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, we should read this.
Yeah, that first one.
Ghostly
We gonna read that first one?
Oh, Savage
we gonna read that?
I don't know. I saw Ghostly Touches, and that cover is beautiful.
It is pretty, but I like
look at Savage Rejections.
Okay, let me look at that one.
Ghostly Touches?
Yeah, Ghostly Touches.
Not Ghostly Touches.
Not the I was about to say the same thing.
Okay, so it says book overview.
That sounds like some stuff you want to read though. We talk about Ghostly Touches.
Right.
Right. She want to go to Touches. Right.
100%.
I mean, anybody that reads about a balloon man, they want a ghostly touch.
Oh man, y'all
the door. The door.
Whitney is waiting to take a nap so some ghost could come through and blow on her.
You know, that reminds me of a scary movie when the girl was over here talking about, no, you can't. And she was all like,
hey, Sheila.
That's Whitney.
On Scary Movie. She has Ghostly Touches on her TBR.
On what movie?
Scary Movie.
Scary Movie.
Oh.
When they was in, what was in it? I think it was 2, when they went to the haunted house.
That's the first one, I thought. Maybe it was 2. It might have been 2.
That was the second one.
It was 2, yeah. Yeah, because then she pulls her underwear, her panties down, pants down, and she had on Tuesday underwear.
Yeah, and then she was like,
right.
I wonder if a book club would read Ghostly.
Yes. It's a parody.
You know the one with the Wayans brothers and stuff like that?
It's the first 2 are the only 2 that were good. After that, they're all trash.
Yeah, the third one was trash.
There's like 7 of them, aren't they? They're all trash. Because the Wayans brothers, they didn't do the third one.
They
didn't do them anymore.
They only did the first 2.
Yeah. Okay, look at me. I'm going to follow Miss Salem Cross.
Okay, I don't know about Savage Rejections because I just read it, and she gets to escape from hell. She doing too much already. That's
Girl,
not
you
like
got a skull on it.
But a skull don't mean that you're going to hell. A skull means somebody might die. So a skull
Who is getting rejected? Who is getting rejected? Where is the reject?
Ma'am, you have to do your prerequisite reading in order to get into
yeah, you can't get smutified if you don't read the smut.
I want a sweatshirt.
We gonna get you a holier than thou bill.
So this book got me in the first 2 sentences. They came to me in the dead of night. I should be used to ghosts. I'm a necromancer after all. She's a necromancer.
Ooh. Oh, yes.
But the 3 men who show up at my house aren't the spiritual beings I'm used to.
You resurrect the dead.
Shannon.
Oh, hell no. That ain't light. Mm-mm.
Can we read this? It's light.
Yeah. Which one are we reading?
This is
Ghostly Touches.
Can we read this for book
club? Man, I want to read Savage Rejections. Okay, I'll read Ghostly Touches.
For what? Not for book club.
No, me and Whitney having a side conversation. We having a side conversation.
Book club is in the chat. She said this is on her TBR already.
Okay, Miss Sheila, we can read it because you know them 2 down there.
I'll read it. I'll read everything.
I will read it.
It can't be worse than what we just read.
Well, I hope
we is not gonna do that to you.
If this the light stuff, then it should be as bad.
I feel like if anything, this is just opening up you to new avenues to write.
Okay, I like new avenues.
It's just, you know what I'm saying?
Might bust out a paranormal romance on us. Because you know what? One of my favorite books was what was it called? Oh man.
Damn, I did pretty good.
She was a ghost.
I done read a good majority of all the books that I got in my KU.
Look at you. You guys just download them whenever you see them and go back? I only download them when I read them.
It just depends on the situation.
Oh, okay.
It depends on if I'm like, right now we talk about, oh, we're gonna read then like last week I had put Genesis, that other book by Mel Doe, what was it called? I forgot. My Love for You. What was the name of that book?
Terms of Love?
About the autistic girl. Anyway, the book about the autistic girl, I put that in there.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of it is.
Autistic girl.
She's autistic, and this guy, she starts dating this guy. It's a cute little book. It's urban, but it's
My Choice Is You.
My Choice Is You.
Okay.
And it was something else I had put. So, and my mother-in-law is logged into my stuff too, so she be reading stuff. So
I thought you were saying my mother-in-law was like a horror book. Okay, continue on.
No, my mother-in-law be
oh no, I would never.
Oh baby, she works than baby, she reads
she works than you.
She won't. She not in the dark, but she reads the smut.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
So that be
my husband be sending me pictures of the stuff I buy.
I was saying,
I would never share. Never share.
Oh no, the stuff the books we read, you wouldn't necessarily know what it is, right? But the books she read, I know what she read. Cause like, we'll read, like even Summon Us, like you may know, okay, Summon Us, and then what's that about? Even the cover
but you don't have any,
but you won't know what's in the book because you're not finna open that book and read it. But I'm finna wait a minute, let me see what she got here. But
Sheila, what are you reading? Are you still here? What are you reading?
Her stuff be like big dick energy or something. It be something like
oh yeah, I read that.
I'm here for it.
It be stuff like this her book One Weekend, but it's a man with no. That's Ronda Rousey. I put that in there. See what I'm saying? Like that ain't the book. She must have got nothing in here. But she'll have something in here that I know Never Let Go. This is, but it's Never Let Go, and it's this man. I don't know if y'all can see it, but that's her book.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
So I know what's in this book.
She could make a guest appearance on our TikTok.
Right.
No ma'am. Look at this Black Queen.
No ma'am. What is that? Who's the author of that?
Black Queen, White King.
Okay.
But it's clearly like a smut book because he half naked, she naked, hugged up.
It's 100% smut.
So
I read my first book that was A Fade to Black that I thoroughly enjoyed the other day. Because you know me, I don't fool with that at all.
It was a novella?
All. No, it was a full-length novel. I think it was like 400 pages.
Oh, she reading the Gilded Ones.
Who's reading the Gilded Ones? Oh, the Eternal Ones.
She on the third book.
Yeah, I haven't started that yet. I finished Brooklyn today. That was great. Well,
that book was good.
It was good.
It was good. The ending was just
yeah. They can
weird. I was
like, Tracy Brown.
Yeah, Tracy Brown.
I was like, not.
You know what? I think she might. I don't know, but I don't know if she finished that book.
I think someone else finished it for her.
At the beginning, it said that she finished it. It was at the editor. She had already sent it to the editor.
Okay, her editor. Okay, so they maybe just
Now, mind you, maybe she would have went back and changed the ending, but I don't know. But the ending was
it did just was like.
Well, I just don't feel like she did nothing that warranted that
to deserve. Well, and my thing is like I can understand her deserving that if stuff didn't keep happening to her along the way. We saw her struggle.
Nothing she did warranted.
I don't think so either. I was like, oh my gosh. And then the person, I don't know who's watching the spoilers, but the person who ends up doing it, I'm like, really?
Yeah. I might would have seen it if she had ended up stealing, like if she ended up stealing that lady's stuff, like she tried to, she tried to leave her boyfriend. Like if she had, then I could see them maybe coming back and her.
Coming back. Or even Zoe from the beginning, because whatever she stole from him in the beginning, we don't really know how much was in that. If he had ended up coming back because
he said it was over $8,000.
But that's when she stopped counting and she shoved it in the safe. Remember, because she got to 7,000, and then
but it had to be a whole lot because she got them birds.
Yeah,
it wasn't that much. She only gave her 8 or 5 or something like that, and the lady matched it. It was.
But I still think that, like, even that whole situation, like, I was like, I was just like, this is so dramatic.
It was, but it was good. I wasn't mad at the book.
I was like, off that bitch.
The only what did the lady do that deserved to die?
Nothing.
She was messy. She was not loyal. She was out of pocket.
So you can fight her.
She got asked me more than once.
Oh, no,
she didn't. She only got one time. Who else?
No, what's her name beat her up? The one that she was trying to steal from. And
she got her ass beat several times. Did not learn her lesson.
Wait a minute. The main girlfriend beat her up. And who else beat her up?
The guy's fiance beat her up, and then the girl who was the drug
Angel,
Stacy. She beat her up too.
Stacy beat her up.
Stacy didn't beat her up.
She beat her up because she said she pulled her out and she was hitting her in the face. She whooped her ass.
No, she didn't.
That's what. I just listened to it today.
She did not beat that bitch.
Nah. She pulled her out and she body slammed her on the cement. She hit her like 4 times.
Okay, now I'm gonna read it tonight.
I missed it.
She didn't get her ass beat like when Jean or whatever.
Well, I'm saying I just
Janine.
missed that part.
She got hit at least 2 to 3 times in that scene because she body slammed her on the cement because she said she pulled her up and threw her on the ground. That's a body slam in my opinion. And then she punched her like boom, boom, boom.
I got a different version because I do not remember none of that.
You got the abridged version, didn't you? You got the abridged.
Because when you talk about when she tried to
steal the backpack
with the guy's stuff.
Yeah. And Stacy showed up. So
she pulled up, and she had they had took the keys from her.
She said she got thrown on the ground and she hit her like 3 times in the face.
Okay. I believe.
Because I was like, it ain't that serious. But it is. It's not.
Yes, it is. You can't just be having people steal stuff.
She should have got beat.
But my thing is like, okay, but at the same time, look at it like this. I mean, yes, I get where she's coming from as the queen pin or whatever. I get that.
She should have got beat up when she went down there and did what she wanted to do.
She should have got her ass beat when she messed with Angela or Angel or whatever her. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about.
No. When she went down there and sold them birds for the low.
When she came back, she should have got her ass whooped.
Right.
And she didn't get her ass whooped for that. So then I come and you trying to steal?
But she wasn't trying to steal from her. She was stealing from what's his name, right?
She stole. That's my money.
She stole from Stacy. Yeah.
But she stole.
Because at the end of the day, Stacy gave her money back.
Well, I'm saying the drug, all of it was Stacy's stuff. She tried to steal. She gave
her the difference. She gave her what was owed back. She said, take your money because you were supposed to go down there and get my price off top.
That was her cut.
Take what money? What you talking about?
She gave her money, like you know, whatever she
when they got back when she first got back to the apartment.
Right.
Her share of that cut of that money.
Right.
But she had to pay to get into the business. Whereas, you know, even Hassan said, I didn't pay to get into the business. So I had to start from the very bottom. But she paid her way in a little bit. So
they split. Nobody owed nobody no money. When she told her go on about her business, didn't nobody owe nobody nothing. Because we had been dealing with each other.
But she stole something
you take your cut, I take my cut.
Because she stole his jewelry and she took a key.
And she took the drugs.
Yeah.
She did. She took 4, right?
Yeah.
She took
1. It was just 1 key.
She took 1.
It was just 1.
I don't know how I don't care if she took
it wasn't yours. Don't say.
So that's
she got to learn how to move quicker.
And she told her right.
She got caught a lot.
And she told her if you mess with
she got caught every time. Every time she got caught.
Why you keep the paperwork for your unalived pregnancy because I don't know if I can say that on TikTok.
Well,
in
she
your
was
closet.
17. She ain't had no sense.
She don't. But like I said, why you keep that paperwork?
Because she's 17.
No, she kept everything. She kept everything. First of all, you over there doing the at his house. What you got condoms for? Why you keeping movie stubs in a box on top of the in the closet in your Christian family house?
I just feel like
nobody go through your stuff and you're 17, and that's what
I would expect my mama to go through my stuff in Sabrina's house. I would expect that 100%. In Sabrina's house, she going through all your shit.
But clearly, they had never been through her stuff.
Yeah, they hadn't. They
had no reason to think she was doing anything. What really annoyed
me too, I thought when she went to the church to go and rob, I thought she was gonna come out with like $100K, $1,300.
She had $1,300
and a shoebox from Zoe. I was like, she about to come up. She about to get all the money.
Your church won't get no ties.
Yeah, don't sound like
the phone was low.
How is she got a Fendi purse with $1,300? The mama.
Hey, look! That was the building fund.
Lord,
we always had a building fund at church. Let me tell you.
Low.
Yeah, that book was real good. That book was real good though. I liked it. I liked
Hold You Down better.
Oh, absolutely.
I like Hold You Down better.
Absolutely. This book was good. If she had a different ending, I probably would have bought the book.
Yeah, because I liked the story, like her being unalived in the beginning, and thinking, but it wasn't even really like a whodunit. It was just like her living her life, and we know she's gonna end up unalived at the end.
I didn't think that.
It says it in the thing though. It says it's not who killed. It's not why she was killed. It's a matter of who.
I don't be reading that stuff.
I knew as soon as who it was.
Me too. As soon as she came back. As soon as she came back, I was like, "You dummy, you big dummy! Ain't no way
who was gonna do
no
it?
way. Yes,
why?
Absolutely,
because what he gave off that vibe.
Even he kept reoccurring. He was a non-factor character, but he kept reoccurring. And even when he was at the grave site, he told her what he told her, and he was like,
emotion.
"This is." None.
And the emphasis on the emotion and the blank face.
It had been years though, right?
So you shouldn't have came back. And then what made it the cherry on the Sunday is when you gave two shits about anything else that was going on. You came back and you was like, "Where's my money?" Oh, you ain't learned. My love, the love of my life, had to leave this earth, and all you thinking about is where's the money. All the stuff that you've been through ain't teach you nothing.
But they don't know none of that.
But okay, so that's the reasoning. Okay, I get that. But at the same time, how did you not blame, but become friends with the father that really set this in motion?
That's what you should do.
She may have said some shit out of anger and because even he was trying to contact her to make sure she was okay, which the guy knew, like he was aware of this stuff. But you've come to terms with it, and cool with the father, helped him live his last days, cool. But you harboring some vendetta against a 17-year-old. Fuck out of here.
But hold on, why she set you up like that though?
Because she's 17 and she's afraid, and he wasn't sticking.
No. She was supposed to meet the sister.
Oh.
He was lying. Like he was the one that was texting her.
He texted her from the
phone.
He
was texting her. Okay, I missed that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was like she thought it was
Erica's
sister,
phone.
so that's why she came.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, she was like, "You brave, you walking the dog this late? Ain't no way. Ain't no way
in hell.
You crazy? Ain't nobody walking.
You know what? That's one thing that does bother me is about like when you get to like
this person.
FMCs, that why you gotta be so dumb about every aspect of things you do.
You do?
Like everything she did in every aspect of her life.
Yeah, she over here talking about something else. We over here talking about
That's my son. That's Dominic.
Go to bed.
That's the grown.
No, that's the older one.
Son.
He can still go to bed.
We're not talking about
You ain't even supposed to be over here. Don't mind your business.
He can
we
still go to
ain't
bed.
talking about dick no more, so it's okay.
What she say?
She said
she ain't talking about dick no more.
Get over here, Dominic.
Talking about
now. Get over here now.
Now. Your mama was talking about Bible study, baby.
So, Lonnie, remember that stuff you had under your bed?
Don't lie to them like that.
Now we got the good for vampire
too grown for you to be lying to that man like that. Not at all. Not at all.
Is it a lie?
He said,
yeah, I was like, you know what you be writing.
Yes,
you know what you be writing.
You know.
Anyway.
I'm so dead. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I guess.
So we reading Kenny Ryan's book next week then for podcast? I guess it's fine because Rayn won't be here. She's already read it.
We can read 2 books. We can read 2. I'm still on spring break.
Let's read Ghostly Touches. Well, no, let's read the Kenny Ryan book because Rayn won't be here and she's already read it. So at least it won't be something she's missing. Because I haven't read it yet. Have you read it, Lonnie?
No, I haven't read it yet.
But I know you read it.
That's why I left it in the living. If you wanted to,
I couldn't find it. I must not be under that.
It should be in your. It's not. It ain't. You can't see it.
I don't think it was under Prince George, because I'm not under your other ones. I don't think. I was my daughter didn't go to sleep till like 2:30 in the morning last night, right? Don't know why. I don't know. She said you don't need sleep today.
Oh, it's on Prince William. I'll see you, Prince William.
I'm dead.
Don't be putting my business. Don't take that off of here.
Mama.
Don't take my business off of here.
Let me delete it.
Lord,
I can't even delete it.
Text me, son.
So you in my business?
Not mama. Mama.
I can't go nowhere. They go to cheering.
Listen, that's how it go. That's how it go.
And then he gonna say,
that's how it go.
That's funny.
Listen, y'all gonna make me read the Gilded Ones. I'm not sure about this though.
I heard it was good.
I haven't read it.
We heard Legendborn was good too, but it wasn't.
Legendborn was good, so just because you didn't like it, Legendborn was good.
About it.
But it's a big ass.
There's a whole lot of people just like me that did not think that book was
like
good.
Me who liked
Who is that by?
Which one?
Legend.
You not gonna.
Tracy.
You actually might like Legendborn. Tracy Dion. Oh, yes. I can't remember. Okay, yeah.
Yes,
you might like. I feel like you might actually like Legendborn, Lonnie. You like a lot of the research and the like anthropology of books and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you might like it. Shannon don't like shit like that.
Oh.
Hold on. Okay. I do, but that just wasn't it for me. Okay.
I love that book.
Legend.
It was great. I haven't read Bloodmark yet because I just once we read Demon's Dream and I was like, ooh, 700 some pages. I just can't do another 700 page book.
Oh yeah, and it ain't getting read by me. You have fun with that. I was like, Bloodmark. What does that sound familiar? Oh.
That's the second one.
Ain't
Yeah,
getting read by me.
Is Legendborn on
It was on what's it called, Everin, but fuck that site. I'm over them.
Man,
March 19th, March 20th, and I can't read a book. 28 books I have saved. I can't read until April 10th.
I just saved something by Tracy Brown.
Did you play it? Did you play it?
They won't let you even play it.
It won't even let you do that anymore.
And I talked to 4 representatives.
After you see it the first time and you try to save it, and then you go back because it finally let me have Butcher and Blackbird because it would take it off when you search for it and you can't even find it.
Hold on, Butcher and Blackbird was on Everin.
It is now.
I read it on there.
Oh hell, I didn't use my credit already.
Oh, they'll refund you on Kindle.
And I don't even want to read that damn book.
I love that book.
You loved it?
I mean, I gave it a 4. I like it a lot.
It's some dry humor.
It's a no.
But no, Everin makes me mad. I talked to the representative. They're like, based on your reading history,
I'm gonna block you.
Don't do my reading history. Let me figure out what I want to read.
I keep asking them specifics. I was like, okay, that's fine. If you're going to tell me I can only read X amount of books a month, I want to know the physical number of books
How
I
many
can
is
read a
that?
month. And they keep telling me based on your history. No, I want to know the physical amount
Because
of
I
books.
pay the same amount as this person and that person, that person. So if this
Well,
month
and
get
my thing is
50,
like I can still listen to some books. I just can't listen to 28 of the books I've saved, which is weird. Like if
but that the thing is, it's like it's the books you want to listen to.
yeah, so if I
That's the
had to
What
ones
did
that
the
you
save them,
want.
representative tell you?
they keep telling me based on your previous history that we make it competitive for authors and stuff. So based on this, your some titles aren't available to you, but we still have other books that are available from the
That ain't
Scribd
what I want
original.
to read.
But I went through the terms and conditions. What's it called? Bracket by bracket or whatever it's called, and I didn't see anything in there about subscription limitations or anything. Because I keep saying, per my subscription, how many books am I allowed to
It
read per
says
month?
it's unlimited. That's the way they advertise it. They advertise it as unlimited. You have access to their complete
I don't
library.
like being limited ever end. Take me back to fucking Scribd. Because I didn't have this problem before.
Right.
I want to be a Scribd original. I don't want to be Everend.
You
How do I get back?
when it was Scribd, it was books that people couldn't have then too. Because I
I
remember
was struggling on
Right.
when it was Scribd, but it's worse now that it's Everend. At first, they kind of let me have
I
stuff.
can understand if it was like, okay, I had to wait 3 more days. I have to wait till April 10th to read 28
the
of the
whole
books I
month.
have.
And so what it is that's after you pay. That's after you pay for the for the next month for them to release it, because that's what
But
they
I
expect.
haven't even listened to. I've only listened to probably maybe 5 books since. What's crazy is they gave me my last book. They're like, the last book you read was Knotted by the Demon. I'm like, oh, don't tell me what I read, sir. Don't tell me what I read.
Tell me you didn't ask.
Let me go look that book up.
Yeah, but I was like, so based off that, I've only read like 5 or 6 books since then. So after my 5 books, I can't read the books I have on my saved. That doesn't
I'm
make
not
sense.
using enough.
Because I started using Libby a lot more since I added all those the libraries
But
to
if
mine.
I want to read 2 books this month and I want to read 25 next month, I've paid for the subscription.
And you done went up in price.
And half.
So I'm like, I went through that terms and conditions, and I was like, okay, there must be something in here that says limit of 15 saved books. Because I'll start unsaving shit and just write it down.
What was that knotted book you was talking about?
I don't know. I have to go. I can't get to my email. Oh, let me go. I can get to my email on my computer. Oh, but no, Shannon, did you see the book I posted in the chat? How to fail at avoiding falling for a demon.
Oh, I was going, and then
it's
said
so
demon.
good.
Is it good
it's
though?
So
is it
good.
not?
It's not a bad demon. It's
okay.
it's not a bad demon. Like demons exist in the world, right? But he's a police officer demon. But when I tell you,
policing a demon, how does that work?
Because they have sectors. Like there's a demon sector. He's a police officer to help make sure that like the rules, there's laws and stuff.
Be the demon.
But when I tell, because she's a witch, and when I tell you the smut in this book.
Okay, what is it? How to fail at what?
How to fail.
It's in here.
It's so good. I'm on like. It's not dark. It's not a dark romance. So the fact that it's demons and stuff, I guess that could be considered dark, but it's not a dark. It's more
can't pin it.
Okay, so the character just have to be a demon, like it would have been a balloon. They're not doing demonic stuff.
No, but it's like a fated mate. It's an Omega verse.
Okay, how to fail at what was the full title? How to fail.
How to avoid fail. How to fail at avoid falling in love with the demon or something like that.
I pinned it. Layla.
It's good.
Okay.
You see the pin?
And it's I'm pretty sure it's a Black author who wrote this. And the character, the FMC is Black. And the demon.
If you click see all, you pinned the message. Does it say see all?
I don't see it.
No.
How to fail at avoiding an alpha demon. By Liz E. Cooper.
Okay, I am now.
Okay, tap the Sisters in Life. Go down and it'll say view pinned messages.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's a standalone. It's the 4th.
Liz E. Cooper is a pen name. Is a pseudonym name for.
I don't know, but she has that one series that I want to read next, but it didn't get
somebody else, I believe.
Because under this, she wrote Love and Bonds, Love and Magic, Love and Battle. She has that series. And every time I look at this cover, I think of the Fire coloring book.
CC Solomon. I was like, it's somebody else's name. CC Solomon.
Okay.
That's her other books.
She can write. No. Like her books aren't like, I don't know. This book, he's a berserker demon too. So like just different things. They're just interesting.
A berserker demon?
He's a berserker demon.
What is that?
What?
So the berserker just happens to be like the rage, and like he like becomes more powerful as a berserker.
What do berserkers do?
They're just more powerful, and they have a tendency to be more rageful. But she's a witch, and she has mind powers. So she can talk to you, like calm your mind and stuff.
Can you imagine if you was having sex with somebody you could read their mind?
Vicious bonds.
Would you say
it's been a minute since I read that?
They were having telepathic.
Girl, you better remember, because that book come out. Well, it don't come out to the end of the year, but anyway.
Yeah, I feel like you would like this book. How to Fail at Avoiding
Mystic Bonds by C.C. Solomon. The same author is good too.
Okay,
but it's I guess those ones under Lizzie Cooper must be Smutfield, because the other ones aren't. C.C. Solomon are not.
The other ones are. Because when I tell you,
so that's the difference between her name. She writes the other ones with grow.
Because he's a demon. So when he turns, like he has a humanoid glamour that he takes on, but he can change to a demon. And when I tell you the demon side of him is breakable, he could break her, split her in two.
Oh, like what you call it? I never forgot the boy name. What's his name? Damien.
Lord Jesus.
Rayn, what else you reading?
Girl, nothing. Nothing.
Layla, fix your face.
I'm done. I'm not reading anything right now, cause I was watching that Nickelodeon thing. Have y'all watched it?
Hell no, I am not worried about the Nickelodeon folk, because I know they all nasty.
Was Keenan and Kel, did they mess with them too?
They wasn't on the show.
They ain't on. It be the.
They ain't tell it if they might. It was some black people. I mean, the documentary, the one that is confirmed, or the two men that were confirmed to have been dealing with two that they admitted, like that was on the show, that said like it was them two. It was white. It was both of them was white, but it was black people on there that were saying like there was like inappropriate stuff or going on, and like even the things that they had them doing on the show that was like on the show, like the episodes. If you go back and look at these episodes and things that they're pointing out, the guy who was the producer of the show, he had all these like weaved in jokes that were the content.
Some of those can't be trusted around children.
Yeah. And crazy part is the one that they was outing as the worst one, like the one he did the most. After he was convicted, girl, he went back to work for Nickelodeon, rehired him to work on another show.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. Look, I was appalled that it was the manager of Good Burger, not the manager of Good Burger.
He wasn't the one. Who? Which one's the manager of Good Burger?
What's his name? Don something.
The big belly guy.
He wasn't the one that I don't know. Let me look up the manager.
They over here talking about him and Drake and what's his name? Drake and what's that show? Drake and something. What's his name? I think Don. There you go. As soon as I put in Don.
Good Burger was. So Dan Schneider was not, he wasn't the one that they were saying inappropriately touched.
He was just unethical
that
and
was confirmed
sexist.
That he inappropriately touched the kids. Now he was, some of the stuff that's in the show that you
inappropriate.
were saying were inappropriate.
They was over here talking about he defends his relationship with Amanda Bynes after she ran away.
Well,
right,
so
but not no confirmed.
He just tried to help her get emancipated.
I thought she kind of went.
She
like,
did.
She
done fell off. She done
fell all the way off.
But he is not the one that
touching kids.
About
he wasn't doing crazy shit.
On the documentary. Not to say he didn't do nothing.
He
All I'm
could
saying
have
is
been.
on the
They
documentary,
spent a lot of alone time.
It was not confirmed that
what's the deal with Drake and Josh?
Drake was the one. What's the man's name? The man's name is, hold on. The guy that Drake is the one who was sexually assaulted. And when
he was the one who blew the whistle. He basically got the guy fired. And
he didn't even get him fired.
Originally he did. He was fired. Because he went to court, he got convicted, he was witness, the stuff even when you read the case files, it was sodomy, it was forced penetration with objects, it was a lot of stuff.
Well, he was young.
He was 15.
It was 11 accounts of different things that was happening to him. And
like B2K and them all over again.
It was him that did it. This happened a long time. But this is the first time that he's publicly said that he was the one.
Yeah, no one knew it was him, because even when they released, even when they told all the kids, he's not here no more, he's gone, no one knew who the child star was referencing. So people would be like, oh, well, I wonder who it is, because his dad didn't even know it was him until
How your
recently.
Dad didn't know?
Because no one knew. He didn't tell. He said it wasn't me. He's like, oh, it wasn't me, because he didn't want his dad to have to go. His mom, fucking parents, man. Let me.
His mom and his dad weren't together, and so his dad, the guy that, what's the guy's name?
Josh.
I can't think of the guy's name.
Drake Bell.
No. I'm talking about the one that was doing it.
Drake Bell.
I can't remember.
Drake is the one that got it. It's the child. What's the guy's name? The adult.
Let me see.
The dad was the manager initially, and he
said Brian Peck.
Yeah, Brian Peck.
Is it Brian Peck?
Peck, yeah.
They felt like that he
is that Josh's daddy?
No.
Who? Oh, they got the same last name.
Brian Peck. So it's Drake Bell.
Who is Josh?
Right, and then it's Josh Peck, and then there's Brian Peck.
That's not his dad.
Peck is the last name of the guy, though. I don't know if it's Brian Josh. I have to see his face. But he the guy that played Mr. Pickles or some kind of Pickle guy on the show. He had been on the show.
They had a whole glory hole for Pickles.
He was, whatever. But the dad felt like the guy was inappropriate. And then the guy got into Drake's head and was like, your dad doesn't need to be your manager. And so the mom started managing him. And he said he told the mom, fine, you want to deal with it, you do it. But under no circumstance do you need to let him be alone with this man.
So it was a dialogue.
So the daddy suspected something about that man then.
Yeah, because he said he used to see him just come in and be just touch him, touch his shoulder and then run his hand down. But they even showed footage of Leonardo DiCaprio with Peck guy, and you can see the weird touching. It's weird. Men don't do that.
He ended up being alone with the man, and he ended up
because he's taking to Disneyland. Thank God for his girlfriend's mom. It is wild, y'all. It's wild. And what's crazy is I didn't watch Nickelodeon at that age. When the Amanda show, that's when I stopped watching, because I'm a few 2 years younger than y'all.
I was gonna say I was too old to watch these shows.
Yeah, I watched
Drake and Josh for a little bit.
Yeah,
that was out. I didn't Kenan and Kel. I watched Kenan and Kel.
I watched Kenan and Kel.
But I didn't watch Amanda's show. It was on, but I stopped. That's when I stopped watching Disney.
I remember.
I was about to say, but yeah, Amanda's show was after, all that. It went all that, Kenan and Kel,
all that.
and then
because it was like
Right.
the
Because
second
that's when they
cycle of the
started
cast.
branching off and doing their own
It
things,
said
and
it
I
was
was
in like
like, yeah,
2000,
no,
99, 2000.
Yeah,
So
so
I was
that's when I
18.
stopped
I was
I
watching
was
it.
not
I was
watching.
I
Yeah,
wasn't I
yeah.
wasn't cool.
It's like I
Graduated high
knew what it
school.
was, but I didn't watch it because I
Mm-hmm.
knew what the
Right.
Amanda show was, but I didn't like
Yeah,
skit
I knew what it
comedy.
was, but I didn't watch it. No.
Yeah,
But even
so
some of the
it's
First of
high
all,
school,
Amanda used to get on my nerves on all of that.
well,
So
they
I
had the
was
little
definitely
clips of
not watching
her,
a
and she
full
was
fledged
like,
show.
"Oh, I'm thirsty," and then she's
that was
pouring
Ariana
water all
Grande.
over herself.
That was Ariana, wasn't it?
No, that was Amanda
No,
Bynes.
Ariana Grande wasn't that. She's old. She's younger.
Oh, I
But
thought that was
she
Ariana
was on
Grande.
Nickelodeon.
She was on
But
Yeah,
Nickelodeon.
but she wasn't on that.
on the Amanda Bynes show, no. But once
No.
I'm talking about, that was Amanda Bynes.
That's crazy. Like upside down on the bed,
And
not
it's like,
full
"Oh,
cleavage
I'm
because she ain't got no
thirsty,"
titties, but
and she
like
like pouring water all over herself.
pouring water, talking about I need to squeeze the juice out of this
I was like,
potato.
what was who approved this? It's wild,
Sir,
but
it like
so
I
I
don't
hadn't
remember
had time
those
to read
skits
no
because I
all
wasn't
that.
watching that shit, but
Right?
it was
I
crazy.
hadn't been reading nothing.
I was sitting like this.
After
Me
I
and my
finished
husband were
that
watching
Mel
it.
Dope or what? How you say it? Whatever her name is.
What is this?
Elbow.
What is this on?
Quiet on the
I watched
Set.
it on Max.
I watch it on
Oh, man.
Movie Box.
I think it's on Prime too.
It's on Hulu, I think. I think it's on everything at this point.
It's called Behind the. What is it called? Behind the Set.
Quiet on
Quiet
the
on the
Set.
Set.
Yeah, people have been waiting years for this
It's
to come
only
out.
like 4 episodes.
Yeah, like that and Freaknik.
When did it come out?
Shouldn't it be out already?
I'm so glad I was in that age that it was.
I wasn't in that age.
I wanted to go, but you wouldn't have never caught me with my coochie all out and being fingered. Ain't no way.
No, ain't no way. You know, I know
You
it's
were too young for Freaknik, ain't you?
I was too young.
Yeah, I was gonna say you was
Yeah,
too
she
young.
was.
I'm talking about you, Shannon. You ain't too young for Freaknik.
No,
You
I
were
had
2 years
just
older
looked
than me.
right when I was about to, right when I came of age, they
They
closed
cut
it.
it off.
Because I feel like I was too young for Freaknik.
I think I was too. I was probably like, I'm glad I wasn't at that age.
I feel like that was like people who were born in the 70s and 60s was doing the Freaknik stuff.
No.
It had to be in like the early 90s.
Early 90s.
Yeah,
Early
but
90s,
people who were born in the 60s and 70s,
Girl,
they
my
were the ones going to the
trip
Freaknik.
we was at 2 Live Crew concert, baby. So
I know the 2 Live Crew.
You graduated in 98, Rayn? I graduated in 99, yeah.
Yeah,
graduated in 05.
and we met Marcus, Mr. Marcus. We see him at the mall. He was trying to come back to our little thing. We was underage as hell.
We're gonna get a documentary about him.
Freaknik was over in 99.
Yeah, that was my senior year.
I was 11. No, I was 12. I was too young for the Freaknik.
Yeah, I was too young. I remember the people going and stuff like that, but I would have been.
Yeah, I remember people going, but I wasn't.
So I feel like if you were born in like the 70s,
yeah, because
you were going to the Freaknik if you were born in the 70s.
Yeah.
I never had desire to go to, so I
wanted to go to see what was going on.
It was interesting to hear, but the stuff they was doing, oh no.
I would have wanted to go just to see.
I ain't even showed my boobs to get no beads.
Isn't that the same as like Isn't that the same as like when they do the Girls Gone Wild at all the spring break things?
Oh, that
was
was
doing all kind of.
Because all you gotta do, baby, I tell you where to go. They just renamed it. All you gotta go to Splash, go to Sweet Heat. They doing something.
Sweet Heat is a book.
That's what they was gravitating to at the end of it. Because if you see it, it says Girls Gone Wild, and then it's Sweet Heat. If y'all know, y'all know.
Yeah, Sweet Heat. They're what they do.
Yep.
They just renamed it.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They still gonna get their money. Please believe.
That's wild.
But the thing is these women, like you've been exploited, and they're about to make so much money off of you.
I just need royalties.
They're doing it anyways. Yeah, they're doing it anyways.
Are these people who have signed releases? Like what they finna show on this?
I think that I don't know if you have to sign a release particular because like You're
if you did Girls Gone Wild, you had to sign a release because I wouldn't.
You gotta sign a release if you on the camera.
You put me on no thing and you show my face. Unless y'all finna.
But that's the problem with the Freaknik thing. These women have not signed release. Like they don't. These people do not want that.
How are they finna air this? They've gotta be finna blur out the people's faces.
Baby.
What's the name of the thing?
These aunties.
Wait. So they can still show you, but they can blur out your face. Because I might
shut up. Some footage. No, Whitney, no.
What you say?
Don't answer that. She didn't say nothing. She said, "Wait, they can still show you, but blur out your face." Don't give Whitney any.
I definitely didn't. Sign
it come out tomorrow. It come out tomorrow.
If you don't know,
come out tomorrow.
Where?
It come out tomorrow.
Where?
Where it come out at?
What streaming service?
Hulu.
I'ma watch it.
I'm setting the clock.
I'ma watch it.
Shit, it probably come on at 12 o'clock midnight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's 11:11. I'm so done.
Oh my God, it's a mad auntie. But like I said, these people are mad and don't want this out. They have not signed releases. They do not want that.
Well, I promise you,
y'all got y'all pastors,
have to be
y'all deaconess, and all them people.
Put my face on something, and I'm telling you, I don't want it out, and you still gonna put it out anyway.
Oh, it's gonna be some lawsuits behind it if they show it.
They probably just blurring faces.
They gotta be.
I hope so. Cause
I'm so excited. I'm gonna watch this tomorrow on my phone with my headphones in.
It's just people retelling what happened. Ain't no. Yeah, I was about to say it's a documentary. Ain't nothing gonna be.
They got videos. Then how you gonna do a documentary and you ain't got
no video? They're gonna have some
photos.
Wait, if it's on Hulu, it's not gonna be nothing. But if it was on Max, they showing it.
Yeah, it's a documentary. I'm pretty sure they gonna blur out faces and all that stuff.
Girl, Luke Campbell, I didn't know he was a producer of this.
Of course.
Who?
Luke was the headliner.
Luke Campbell, Jermaine Dupri, 21 Savage. What the hell 21 Savage know about some freaking
right? It says
how old is
he? Younger than me.
I don't know.
Younger than me.
He gotta be young.
No, he's not younger than you.
Gotta be.
He young.
He young, yeah. Cause I'm 30. I'll be 37 this year. He younger than me for sure.
Not it helps on the map culturally.
Tell me how the people mad talking about they don't want their stuff, and you don't know you in there. What you was doing? How you know you in there?
How you know you was in there?
You at the Luke? What was you doing? What
too
makes
much?
You think?
Too damn much. They was doing too damn much.
If I went to Freaknik, nothing in me, or like I've been to events and somebody said, "Oh, we finna put out a Sweet Heat documentary." Ain't nothing in me that think I'm gonna be in the documentary,
right? Just because I attended, right?
Like what is you?
Baby, you know what they was doing. They had them dukes to the side, and somebody was slipping and sliding. You know what they was doing.
Yeah, they don't make.
She said she asked her mom and aunties about it. Only one responded, kind of she worried.
Yeah. Now I'm telling you
I'm about to ask my mom about
it. They had a time, Jessica. They had a time.
Yes,
although I was too young to go, I wasn't too young to know. Atlanta was the place to be during Freaknik.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they
do something. What else? Wait, they do something right now. One of my other friends was trying to go. I can't remember what it is in Atlanta.
She's a church mother now. Child, she better not be on film.
Oh, Lord. Not a church mother.
Hey, that's a testimony.
That's a testimony.
Look how God has worked on her. Hey.
See what God can do.
We about to see some titties.
Now, if I see the first mother titties on the TV,
it's on Hulu. They ain't showing titties on Hulu. They not showing titties. Like I said, if this is HBO Max, we might see some titties.
Hey, they wasn't hanging low in the 90s. They wasn't hanging low. She had them perky bitties.
If y'all
get was on them perks.
If y'all get on here and Ethel titties is on that TV.
Why she gotta be Ethel?
If Rayn is on this damn screen,
it's Gladys.
I'm changing this thing.
She said
Mary
have been
and Estelle.
Not alerted. Now y'all finna be pausing, trying to pause frame by frame, trying to see if y'all.
Oh, that she.
Oh, I know that tattoo. I know that tattoo on her titty. I know that one.
Hey, my auntie got the same birthmark.
That is so funny. I'm so excited.
Hey,
But like I said,
hell finna break loose tomorrow.
it'll be a different story if this is going to be aired on Max. But it's going to be on Hulu. It's not going to be that kind of documentary.
It's not going to be.
But it's going to be blurred. Like, you're going to see.
But all they probably, even if it's just pictures, I'm saying even just the dress, it's kind of like, you know, when you see Carnival, like what the people got on, they can show them pictures. It ain't like they out there butt naked. Now, they might have their boobs out.
Right.
Well, they was out there butt naked.
Yeah,
they was. Because I was about to say, somebody had whole hands up in the cooler.
It may have ended that way. It didn't start that way.
Okay.
And again, it's looped. So.
You know it's free. Anything you go to that's his that start out as a backyard barbecue.
She said, let me see your elbow in there, and I'm sitting out of bullets.
She be like,
ooh,
oh, they go right there.
Messy.
Lonnie, that was you, Lonnie. I knew it was you, girl. Let me screenshot this. No, they gonna be like the British people over there, like, looking at the photos with a microscope.
I'll tell you, they gonna be pausing that thing.
Ooh-wee.
They show is recorded. They gonna have a watch party.
We're about to find out. We're about to find out.
Not at the church.
We're gonna be
like, Scarpa when she fell off the bike. Not Monica.
She fell off that bike after freaking it.
They gonna try to go back in timeline that.
I'm excited.
Now this
I know my mama wasn't there.
My mama wasn't there either. She was too old.
My mama wasn't there. My mama was a sanctified.
My mama had too many kids to be there. Shit.
My mama might have been there. I don't know. She was living her life.
My mama had no babysitter.
My mama wasn't there. I ain't got no words.
What year was this? Because my mom was absent for a few years, so it might have been during that time.
Not the 90s.
It was in the 80s and 90s.
Yes,
it might have been around then.
Not 80s and 90s. Was it that
long? Yes.
Like the late 80s you talking about? No, was it that long?
Late 80s. No, it said it begun in 1983.
Damn.
And carried on until the 99.
My mom was definitely probably there.
It must was underground to begin with.
No,
it said it started off as a picnic.
Like a little barbecue.
And then it just got wild.
But you know that picnic was lit, baby. There was somebody naked on the picnic table.
But Too Loud Crew couldn't have been Too Loud Crew in the 83.
Alcohol, not to be.
Luke, let me see what it said.
Too Loud Crew, they weren't popular too. I ain't trying to find out.
My mama wasn't there.
My mama wasn't there.
My mama already had 3 kids by 83. So I already know what she was doing.
My mom was pregnant.
Look. They was like, what do freaknik stand for? It said the picnic and freak.
But I'm saying 83.
The freaknik.
Too Loud Crew.
I'm about to call my mom, y'all.
Couldn't have been like Too Loud Crew was in 83.
Can we be present for that conversation?
Because this was my mom's era of trying to figure out herself.
But was she in Atlanta though?
She could have. I don't know where she was. She was gone for like 2 years. I don't know where she was. She went to Africa, so I don't know. She could have went to Atlanta to Africa.
She could have stopped by just to see what they was doing at the picnic.
This was her experimental year, so I don't know.
Girl, I'm telling you, like,
this is funny. This is funny.
Thank you. She could have traveled.
She could have traveled. She
had a passport.
Not a passport. You ain't got a passport. This is in the States. This is in the States.
You're saying you had a passport. She could have been there.
It's in the States.
Why did they stop doing it?
Probably because too much crime and it brought too much negative light to Atlanta.
I'm trying to see why banned in the U.S.
No, so it says what began as a black college cookout soon became known for lurid tales of highway hookups and legendary late night parties that ultimately led to the festival's downfall. So too much fluid swapping.
You hear me? I was like, Too Loud Crew couldn't have been Too Loud Crew back then, but they was. Cause why Band of the USA came out in 1990. I just told y'all we was at the concert in 98. Talk about face down. It's up.
That's the way we like to.
And that's 8 years later. They was turning.
I know that song. We should start a new one. We should start a new one.
I'm too old.
No,
I'm just telling you.
It's too much stuff out here now, baby.
Okay. Hell yeah.
On their hands too. Now, you can't even. I don't even want to be touched. I'm good.
What is that? Hand, foot, mouth disease?
One of my friends just got chicken pox in the lungs.
How?
Exactly.
She probably she was sucking the pain and had to.
She said she got a
how you get in your lungs?
Look that up. How it get down that far? Like, was it on
How does it get it?
Swallowing?
It was in her lungs. I don't know, man. She said so. She like a week ago. She said, "Man, one of my kindergartners in school got chicken pox," and she's like, "If I get chicken pox, I'm quitting." And then like the other day, she sent us her results from her doctor's lab. She's like, "I got chicken pox in my lungs." I said, "Oh, that's the fuck."
So how far down you gotta go?
Why you want to know?
Oh, because I don't play it on.
Right, you ain't doing it.
You ain't even sucking.
You ain't doing it.
It ain't. That ain't keeping no husband. So no.
I'm dead.
It don't.
Listen here, don't be over here scratching at my door.
What?
I was like, who?
The dog. She mad because she out there by herself. They done cut the lights off on her.
Oh, Willow.
Willow.
I don't know what the dog's name. Winter.
Her name is Winter.
Winter. It's not like I got it so wrong. Willow and Winter aren't that different.
I was wondering who she. I thought you were talking about
you missing a couple of letters.
I didn't know she was.
I got the first letter right, and it seems a little cold. Either way.
So willows are cold.
Seems like it's
Where? I'm so dead.
Okay.
I've had two.
Layla, what you reading?
She's trying to recover from something.
Right.
She's reading the Bible.
I'm doing Butcher and Blackbird. I started Butcher and Blackbird.
You started it? What part?
I'm on chapter 10.
I read that book a while ago. Are you listening to it or are you reading it?
I'm listening to it.
Okay, so you got Joe's book.
I think that because even when they're in her POV, he's there, so it's like almost
I love a dual audio.
So
I wish all audios were like that.
Hey, Jessica.
Hey, there was a book narrator.
Can I be on your art team?
Can we be on your art team?
I need your book.
What book? Let me go look it up.
Can us be on your art team?
You gonna be reading everything.
Well, I might read some things.
She read some of us. I'm proud.
You said yes. What you write, girl?
Aren't you proud of me?
What's the title?
I do this book tonight.
I'm proud of you.
I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend. Who that
lady? Shit, the curly hair. I like her.
Who?
Oh, shit, with the tongue out.
That's not.
Oh, yeah. No. On the go.
That's my friend.
Back up.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
Your best friend, you better warn your best friend.
People?
You better warn your best friend. Whitney will kick them out. She said, "That's all her, Whitney." She said, "That's all Whitney. You got some competition." Look at she wrote
Sad.
Yeah, Whitney. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now let's see. Like,
look how Whitney.
Can we add? I accidentally what?
She be added. What? I'm mad that look, Sylvester said he bringing the popcorn. I'm fucking dead.
I accidentally what, Shannon? I'm trying to get the book.
Right.
I accidentally summoned a demon boyfriend. It don't come out until May.
Her
Where did you put the link up, Jessica?
Where's the link? Can we have the link?
How did I miss it?
I don't even have
and
she said she took it down.
To Aid a Wolf came out the 16th. What was that?
To Aid a Wolf.
Saturday. Yes. Gotta read it.
Okay, Jessica.
But how did I miss the link?
She said she took it down.
She just took it down today. She took it down today.
Just add us.
Oh, to sign up to be an ARC reader, you talking about?
Now on the go. Let's get back to on the go.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hello.
Let me show y'all how old I am. Baddest man touched the popcorn stand. Y'all don't know what that means? Y'all didn't do that, Louise? Y'all didn't do that?
So Lonnie, you went to the Freaknik.
Hell no! That means y'all gonna
Don't you try to call you old?
That means she said, "What's up?" That means y'all gonna fight like the first. So you put your hand on and whenever. So the first person put their hands on.
I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter.
You said baddest man touched the popcorn.
Touch the popcorn stand. So you put your hand out there. Somebody that's messy puts their hands out there.
Louisiana talk.
Yes, that's how you about to start a fight.
Girl, I'm not from Louisiana.
You know what that was?
She's from Cali.
So
Rayn, she from Memphis.
How did
we ain't got no popcorn stands.
How did messy little kids start a fight? How did messy little kids start a fight?
They be like, you bet, bitch, you want out this stick on my shoulder.
Oh yeah, you hit me and I go hit the other person.
So that's what you do. Put your hand out there, and then whenever you put your hand out there, the other person hits it, and that starts the fight.
Who's hitting folks?
Yeah, I did that.
Who's hitting folks?
But I ain't did no popcorn stand.
Problems.
What did y'all call it, Shannon? What did y'all call it?
No, hit me. And then I go and hit the other person. Just simple as that.
Oh, you would hit the other person.
I ain't got no rules. That's
what the fuck are they talking about?
The popcorn
the
popcorn stand.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
So we just come out swinging.
She in Texas? Is that your Dallas friend?
She's in Dallas.
So when we going to Dallas?
Y'all ain't going to Dallas?
I thought we had a book convention in Dallas.
No, we didn't have no book convention.
It's in Houston.
That's not far.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
How far?
Like 5 hours.
4 hours.
Oh, God.
That ain't right down the street.
No.
Houston is not right down the street.
No. Houston's down south.
What is Austin, Houston, Dallas, right? That's the triangle.
What kind of east? Southeast? Like?
Yeah, something like that.
I've never been to Texas.
But no, it take 4 hours. Yeah,
even
look,
Austin,
as much
Texas,
as we from Texas say down the street, Houston ain't one of them.
And Austin
Texas
is far from Dallas
wildin'.
too.
What you mean?
They got their own immigration policy. They passing shit.
Texas. Especially if I gotta sign into Pornhub, they wildin'. Like what?
Well, in Arkansas, you have to submit your ID number and all of that to.
Just use
y'all
X videos. Who uses Pornhub?
Yeah, Virginia got the laws, baby. They look like nope, not on our watch.
They're saying they're trying to make it more difficult for kids to just log on and have access to it.
And I understand that, but the parents just need to block that shit in their homes.
They not
making me sign in. I don't want everybody to know that that's what I be doing with my spare time. Like,
yes, Jessica.
Yeah, for the cool.
Yes.
They said we got to make sure.
But how is it like that? And Charlotte we open. We you know we.
I don't want the government knowing what I be doing.
Arkansas,
I be fondling myself.
Our governor is, y'all know, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. She was Trump's.
Hold on, let's unpack that, Shannon. Let's unpack
that. Visit, dang, you can't even.
What else you doing when you watching corn?
Just download a video to your phone.
Watching?
Just use X.
I don't want that on my phone either.
No, we don't want to keep it.
I'm saying they delete it. I'm trying to get. She said she's not coming to visit.
No,
she said all my thoughts.
I got a whole nother site.
What you mean?
Well, tell me. In Arkansas, it's all corn. All corn. You have to sign up. This is
so what happened was on the go. We 11. It's after 11. So what happens is it's not.
It's sisters that lit it light after dark.
No. This is the life. This is the life. We didn't already talk about the lit. This is the life part of the segment.
We can give you a refresher of the book.
We don't need tell her to go watch the live. She can watch it on YouTube. She go watch it. Nope. We do not need a refresher of that book.
No.
At all.
I should call me in the morning.
It goes from books to corn.
It did.
This book has some hard corn
in it.
Yes.
It definitely did. It definitely did.
This book had a corn patch.
They was in the cornfield.
Not a corn patch.
Yes, they did.
That's a pumpkin patch, not a
No.
corn patch.
Corn had acres. They got more than us black folks did.
You can just have a patch of corn in your garden.
I'm so done with both of y'all.
They was in the field getting the corn.
They got more acres than us black folks did. They sure did. They got their 40 acres in this book.
Disgusting.
Baby, I don't even know what to say after I read it. I was like, I read some stuff and I was like, I don't know what to say about this.
I was here for all of it.
Was that a new one?
What was the new one?
In that book, was that new? You had never read nothing like that?
Yeah.
We literally just read. We just read.
It was different. Like I said, he was a demon.
How many books
he
have
was
you
a
read?
demon.
How many books have you read where someone literally had oral with a decapitated head? You 3?
Probably 3.
And someone else took the head and
that
made
was a new
the
element.
motion.
That was a new element.
Like she took the head and was like,
that was a new element.
That was a new element. I mean, I'm just saying.
Because I was like, I know of some books that they give it to the head, like they was dead.
That's what happened.
They gave it to the head, but not attached, not detached from the body.
And
then
to the body. You were just over there juggling
to the body.
The head
it was.
But then somebody else.
It was still a warm, wet mouth.
Somebody comes from another room where they're taken apart and they have this part of a hand. They just come in there with a hand, and while the man is doing that head, and they start ripping it to the dark
side. We went to the dark side, Sylvester. We definitely
we went straight to the dark side reading that damn book. Yeah, we
went to the end of the earth.
Dark.
Right.
Did somebody say the book? It was Summon Us by MT Addams. What in I don't have
this book is going on here.
You said it because you won't.
Yes, it was. I mean, if you don't read, the FBI alerted for real. If you don't read dark romance,
stay away from
that book. Is not for you.
I won't even classify. This is a little bit above dark romance. This is advanced level dark romance. This is damn near scholar.
So
dark romance.
Dark romance
this is
PhD.
Taboo.
You working on a PhD in dark romance? Because this right here, this was terrible.
I enjoyed this book.
Now, did she write it well? She wrote it well.
Yeah, she did. She did something.
Now she did.
She did something.
She did her research.
She did something.
Lilith and understanding because she was bringing in the demonic stuff and knowing that was a name that was referred
pitch
to.
Black.
Pitch
black.
One a twinkle of a star in this book.
No light.
There wasn't no light.
You need night vision goggles. Night vision goggles.
Girl, they wouldn't even work. That was too much light. That provided too much light. No.
This was Anne Frank. What I mean, what's Kellen Keller? Who was blind?
I'm so done, Rayn. I'm so done.
This was, baby, this Stevie Wonder around here. This is, it wasn't no. It was no light inside.
Hold on. Bro, that first picture was like Anne Frank. I was like, what's going on? Wait a minute. Yes. Yeah, it's real dark. No, because I was like, I think Stevie Wonder can still see a little bit. It was Ray Charles ass.
What I will say is, if you like dark romance and you're like, I'm looking for something that's for a shock value, because I read a lot of dark romance. It didn't shock me, but I was like, oh, that's different.
Oh, yeah, we need.
Hey,
you on
are there any therapists in the comments? Because Whitney needs your service
immediately.
We need on another level.
Sign her up.
But I ain't no better though, because I ain't no better.
We are too.
I ain't no better though.
Don't read this.
You
Don't,
knew.
if you're new to dark, don't
stay
read
on.
this.
Stay in
Do not. You better stay. You better
if you're new
stay.
to dark
Yeah.
romance, you need to read like Nikki St. Clair's what's that book?
Or if depending on you might like, but maybe you like if you
Neverland. Never end. What's it called?
What dark you be reading? What's your
Nikki? Oh, he's saying Nikki.
I need
Nikki St. Clair.
Dusk. I need Dusk.
Oh, Never King. And now
Never King. That's a new. I would say that would be a beginner one for sure.
Appreciate the hand heart. I think she was about to read that
new one.
Masterpiece. That's my girl right there. That's my girl. I cannot wait till is it tomorrow or is
Somebody
it this week?
said we need to be on the Fairy Friday Live.
What's that?
What's that?
Let us know. We'll make a guest appearance.
And will.
What's Never King?
Yeah, let us know what that is, V.
Never King was a Peter Pan retelling, but it was a dark romance and a reverse harem. So there's like 4 guys and 1 girl. We read Hooked.
I don't think you did.
Oh no, we read Hooked. We read Hooked.
Never King is a step above Hooked.
Yes, it definitely is.
It's what a hook.
I've heard of the Never King.
Step up. It's a little darker.
Yeah, I mean it's all right. I mean if you like, you know.
They was fucking her.
It's beginner level dark romance. Yeah. Masterpiece. How about you write a dark romance?
Without skull fucking, apparently.
Yeah, we don't.
Listen, we black over here. Masterpiece is black. We black over here. We don't do that shit.
Just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I said they was black in that movie.
Oh. Owen was black.
Yes, you need to write. Boy, ain't nothing right like a good black man serving up some good peen, boy, and just giving it to her. Hand necklaces and all that.
Oh,
I know you can write a good sex scene.
Now we love a good hand necklace.
I know you.
A pearl necklace is nice too.
Yes, we love a good hand necklace.
A pearl necklace.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you can give it to us.
I'm nervous. What's a pearl necklace? What is a pearl necklace?
Semen on your neck.
Huh?
Semen on your neck.
Hell no. Hell no. Now you done fucked up the party. No.
Hell no.
Spam spirit in the comments and people randomly ferry you. Make sure you're with you. Oh, okay.
Oh, we're gonna have to do that. Yeah, we cutting up. We stay cutting up.
Yeah, send us the live.
Yeah, send it here.
What you talking on a Friday night? Because I might be sleep, girl. But send it.
I'm awake.
I'm saying
how you don't know?
Pearl necklace.
How you don't know that? I told you, Layla is she's taking gym ed classes right. Yeah, she's taking her gym eds right now.
But I want to know how to get on your neck.
Did you say community college?
like that was on purpose.
Why you gotta right there?
We gave her
so you get through with that and it just goes there? No.
He just nutted on her neck.
No.
Pearl necklace.
No.
I don't think I caught that.
But sometimes you get it on your TTs. You laying down.
I don't know about that.
So. Hell no, laying down.
You know you don't know about that.
That might be, you know what? That might be why my husband left because hell no.
That's too close.
Yeah.
We can joke about it.
We can laugh about this shit now. We can laugh.
Lonnie, log off, Lonnie.
After 20 years, I guess he said that she ain't gonna let me get no pearl necklace. I'm out of here.
That nigga don't even know about no pearl necklace.
No.
Why you playing games?
You don't even know where pearl
You like a what? I was about to say, can his sperm even shoot that far?
I don't
Why
know.
you playing games?
Oh my!
I don't know.
I don't know. I did ask my chat if he was jacking off.
I was just gonna say that. Did we just read a book?
I did ask, and they said it was possible. It's possible to hit your own face.
I don't think
depending on your length.
Jessica's right. I cannot. She said you gotta have a strong flow for it to work right.
And
That's protein. V, you ain't no better. You ain't no better. That's protein.
It's good for
that is not how I want my protein. Like, no, thank you. No.
I mean, if you want to be for real, so is vaginal juices.
I'm trying to see what that's like. What?
I am one-sided. Okay, I'm one-sided. One-sided. One-sided on it. So
I'm just saying, for the man, it's good.
That's why
the skin. That's what they say.
She said for them.
I don't know.
For them. Yeah, for them.
She said that was a vegan. Jessica, why I can't with you?
You want to live a plant life diet?
I can't.
I could see it.
Yeah. But if you got meat in your protein, meat. It's not vegan. You gotta be.
It's like being grass-fed, like a grass-fed beef. This is a vegan-fed pussy.
Okay, how many of them actually have? Hold on a minute.
Y'all be doing. I don't know how we get here.
How many of them? They have a fucking Cheeto and Coke diet.
That would be a good and you could put vegan-fed.
I can't.
What Cheeto and Coke diet?
I said with a Cheeto and Coke diet, that's what most men have. That shit probably tastes like battery acid.
Hey. Why are we making a live skip?
Because y'all laughing like crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Control the laughter.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's go back.
You talking about the Whitney?
No.
I say outrageous stuff all the time. It's nothing I say that's surprising.
She said, I can't write a vegan MC and not know about what? Plant-based?
Oh, talk about is the protein vegan?
So you wrote a book and it's a plant-based semen?
She said she's going to if she does.
Oh.
If her main character is vegan and that's what she eat, but that's on her. I'm glad that's a. Ooh,
if you think about it, it makes sense because you have grass-fed beef.
I swear.
Right?
If I read a book.
And it's organic.
And the book
if all I eat is
come get this plant-based semen. I'm DNF.
It's what you put into your body that matters. It makes sense to me.
Of course it does.
I'm gonna tell you the book trash. If you put that in the book.
Oh my God.
I love you though.
I could see Quan Mills coming out with a book called I Ate the Plant-Based Pussy. Can you not see that? See? And they're pretty hard. So I see it. I can see it. I might not like the book, but I can see it. It makes sense in my head.
Right? How did we get here?
This is Lonnie's fault. Lonnie somehow did this.
No, it is not my fault at all. I am drinking water tonight.
How your drops feeling, Rayn?
Oh, they were off quick. I think I have to do a whole dose, but I need to do it.
You got to do the whole dose.
Yeah, but I need to do it when I ain't got nothing to do.
So during work?
When I can just like chill and I ain't got nothing to do.
You be trying to find a reason not to work. This is the perfect reason right here. Drop a couple drops.
Nah, I don't lose my job.
Right, she got stuff to do.
And I really, for real, this week I really had to work because I'm not gonna be at work at all.
You about to go on vacation? Yeah.
Catch up.
Yeah. So if somebody, because I be bullshitting out. So for the week I ain't at work, if somebody go on my stuff, I need them to know what be going on.
No more protein.
Look, we about to jump off here soon. We done been on here for a good 2-3 hours.
Oh, and half. Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, so
we about to end it because I gotta go ahead and put this on on YouTube, so it can't be too long.
Oh, I was just finna say, did we pick a book for next week? But I won't be here, so
it's the Kennedy Ryan book.
Ryan.
Okay. I sent you the thing with so you can.
Not the vegan vampire.
That sounds like a vibe.
What's a vegan vampire?
Send it to us.
He's only drinking the blood of vegan people.
I'm dead.
Very specific.
How you gonna walk up to them and ask them if they vegan first?
Drinking vaginal blood.
What?
Hell no,
like virginal.
On that note, sisters and like we
don't give nobody no idea.
Thank y'all for joining us tonight.
I meant to say virginal, not vaginal. I meant to say virginal. Virginal, like pure. So that could be vegan.
Good the fuck night.
Right. Exactly. You know, when you get the sign that say too far, you pass that shit, okay? So, on that note, we thank y'all for joining us.
Good night.
We thank y'all for joining us.
Go to bed.
We hope to see y'all next week when we go live as we discuss Kennedy Ryan's book. I don't even know the name of the damn book no more because Whitney done took it there.
This could be us.
This could be us by Kennedy Ryan. We have enjoyed y'all. We throwing Whitney away for a little bit.
I'm in tenure, so I ain't going no the fuck where.
She is going to go see the dean because surely she has gone too far. She has gone too far.
I meant to say virginal.
Good girl.
Go to bed.
I have bad
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.